Another day, another dollar in this beautiful world we call truck driving. See, about me. Look, we working down the shirts. I've been watching Big Ward. I know it's tough out there, Big Ward. Every day we gotta come on here with another shirt. Big Ward's starting to do like me, man. He's starting to find the $4-5 shirts, and we just putting that on every day. Cause man, we ain't like these women that's just, you know, out here. They got the rainbows and the freaking TJ Maxx and all them stores where they just shoot one video, maybe one video a week. They only got to spend, you know, X amount of dollars on one outfit for the whole week. We on here every day. Well, that's 7 shirts a day for the whole year. It's a lot of money, man. And you know, that's a lot of money. So now we got to go out and find clothes suppliers and stuff. Now I done got 2 of them. They done sent me about 100 shirts. I mean, I'm talking about this thick. Any of y'all make clothes and stuff out there, go get in my email, go and send it over. Anyways, so I was looking into the repo business because I'm trying to figure out, before I go out here and rent this truck, I'm trying to figure out what to do with this money. Because I'm listening to the truck drivers, I'm hearing how the step deck is making money. I'm hearing how the reefer business is just, you know, out of all the businesses I heard in trucking, the reefer is making the absolute most money. I'm hearing lease drivers out here doing over $500,000 with just one truck, one trailer. That's everything leased too, doing over, you know, $500,000, you know, 200,000 miles a year. Cause I'm hearing these numbers, 10,000 every week minimum. You say, okay, 10,000, okay, that's the gross. You do 10,000 times 52 weeks. That's $520,000 for the year. Okay, and what do we run, about 4,200 miles a week? Okay, times that by 52 weeks. That's 218,000 miles for the year. Okay. So that's a $500,000 business right there. So I'm sitting over here like, well, man, if I take me a little cash truck and go and just rent a reefer, I think Super Eagle, I think the lowest I could get, we're gonna say $1,600 a month times 12. We'll say round it up to $20,000. If I go out here and go get me one of them Super Eagle reefer trailers and get on DAT load board like all these other people out here doing, and I stay out a whole year, and I do my 10,000 gross every week like clockwork, 3% to factoring, 4,200 miles. The fuel bill for the year, what's the fuel bill? If I run 200,000 miles, divide that by 6 miles to the gallon, that's 33,333 gallons. Times that by an average of $3.50, $116,000 in fuel. So $500,000 minus 116, that's 384,000. Your Super Ego, 19,000 for the reefer, and then factoring to get 3% of that $500,000. I'm not gonna calculate that, but whatever that is, take that out. I'll be left with $300,000 net profit in my pocket. Net profit in my pocket. That's just running 4,200 miles every week, DAT load board. I wouldn't be worrying about no breakdowns because, you know, you go out and buy you some Bridgestone tires or some Yokohamas. Tires is, you know, 400,000 miles is what you should expect to get out of them. A set of tires, $5,000, $5,500, depending on your discount. Some of y'all were gonna say, well, Andrew, it's an older truck. You know, the engine, Andrew, the engine can't go 200,000. Oh, I get it, but see, here's the thing. If you're netting $300,000, you can just go buy a new engine from the dealership when it breaks. You just pull up the freight line and, hey, I need a new engine. Okay, well, that's gonna be $40,000. Okay, well, I'm making $300,000+ a year, so just give me a new engine off the shelf. Well, we ain't got no 12.7s. Okay, what do you got? We got brand new DD15. Put that in there. You got a Cummins X15. Put that in there. What brand new engine you got? Whatever it is. Okay, well that engine is 70,000. Okay, well I made 300,000. Put that in there and give me a 5-year warranty. So I don't see what the problem is. So that seemed like a real good. I'm gonna have to consider that. I'm about to consider that because whoo-wee. Them numbers, man, when I heard them, I'm like, damn, boy, I pulled out that calculator, I said, man, okay. I think I need to do that. I mean, shoot, boy, you got solo. I didn't know y'all making so much money being a reefer driver. $500,000? That's more than Calvin Leeds, S125, more than EMT trucking, more than all the multi-temp guys. More than probably team trucks. I'm just saying now. You run these numbers. Am I missing something? Am I missing something? Are they not grossing 10K every week? Are they not doing about 4,200 miles? Am I missing something? Just let me know, cause see, this is what. When I hear other people business playing and I know I can do what it is they do, I'm okay, go run it down to me. Yeah, Andrew, okay, I'm running Reefer. It's a Super Ego Reefer. Okay, wait a minute, let me just, Super Ego Reefer, okay, I was just talking to Super Ego the other day. Let me see what they'll charge me for their Reefers, okay? Okay, $1,600. If I want the latest greatest shoe shine, about $22,000, okay, okay, keep talking. $10,000 every week, cross country, okay, Run DAT load board. Okay, I got that today. That's $50 a month, DAT load board. Okay, so keep talking. Yeah, 10K every week, 40K a month. Run that for 12 months. $500,000 gross. And all I gotta do is just hold the steering wheel. I already know how to run Reefer. I've been doing Reefer for a long time. I know how to do run Reefer. I know how to do all that. So maybe I'm in the wrong business. So when I hear this stuff and I know I can do it, I'm saying, okay, if I go out there and take on all that risk, what do I do with the cash? So that's where I'm at right now. You know, that's the stage I'm at. Okay, if I'm gonna go out here and do all this risky business, what do I do with the money? So let's get back to the repo game. Now, some of y'all got in the comments, y'all say, Andrew, you is not getting no pickup truck, no F-250 for no 30 or 40,000. I had to go do my research again, and yeah, you guys are right. But I wasn't even close, was I? You can tell I don't know nothing about this business. I don't know nothing. I'm learning. So I went over to Ed, the Togo page. I went to his, I think it was his 3rd video he ever posted on his channel. I went all the way back to when he first started his channel. He did a video on the truck he got. It's a F-250. What is it? Start with an L. I forgot the word. Lariat. I think it's F-250 Lariat edition. 6.2 liter. He said his run off gas. He didn't say his was diesel. His is gasoline, 6.2 liter gasoline engine. But anyways, I went and looked up the price. It's looking like we're gonna be close to $65,000, not 30 to 40, which means the business wouldn't start until next year. Okay, because first I'm still gonna finance it if I was to do it, but on $65,000, the semi truck. Okay, the semi truck need to go out there and generate 40,000, take 40, then put it on the pickup truck, finance 25K, and that'll be good for the credit too. Yeah, finance 25K, payments $400-500 a month. YouTube will pay that. Okay. Then of course the Minuteman SD attachment, that was 16,000. You can finance that too or pay cash. I'll probably put half down on that, probably just 8,000 down. Finance the other 8, it would be about 100 and maybe like 180 a month or something like that. Insurance for the tow, because my authority is not new, I done been in business for a minute. Obviously, I'd be doing this under CAJ Logistics. The insurance is not going to be as high as if I had a brand new business. However, I talk to my insurance agents and, you know, ran it through them. Maybe give them a VIN number to a one of these F-250 pickup trucks and have them run an insurance quote with all the insurance I need just to see, you know, see what that costs, because I don't know. But why the tow truck business, other than the fact that it look fun and it's entertaining and it look good to look at on YouTube? Well, number one, it'll drive more revenue to the YouTube channel, more views, more comments, more people subscribing, more revenue. I could probably push this thing up past 100,000 a year just on YouTube by itself. 100K, just doing repos. More people want to watch. And then if I do it in Memphis, that's maximum drama out there. I'm seeing what's going on in the repo game in Chicago, because y'all know y'all had to send me the videos. As soon as y'all saw that last video I posted, y'all were coming through. They were like, well, Andrew, wait a minute now. Did you see what happened up in the rack? Let me see if I can pull that video back up. One of y'all said that quick. You say you still want to be in the repo business? Let me look at it one more time. Hold on.
Hell no. Damn! Oh shit! Oh my god! Bro, what the fuck? Bro, what the fuck going on? Damn, they tweaking. They tweaking. He damn near dead. Yeah. No, that's his phone he got in his hand. Damn, they tweaking. Oh my god, what the fuck? It's a motherfucker flipped over right here in the truck.
Now, I don't know what exactly is going on in that video, but let's analyze the video. What I see is a bunch of F-250s that's costing about $60,000. I'm seeing some XD tow accessories, about $18,000 in the back. So we see that the trucks are there, and somebody's making a payment on these trucks. And judging by it, look like everybody got the same trucks. So it looks like there's a lot of profit up there in Chicago. Looks like a lot of profit. I mean, of course, you know, some people try to get away. Yeah, they may flip a truck over, but we got insurance for all that. Look like a lot of entertaining too. You see how he pulled out that phone, started recording that drama, that's money too. Let me see how many views that right there got. Okay, 60,000 likes, 2,500 comments. 59,000.8 shares. That right there is a lot of money. Just that right there is a lot of money. I mean, so it says this happened on 81st Street in Stony Island. Oh, let me like the video. Is that in Chicago? Anybody know? Yeah, it was in Chicago. So Chicago, they got it going on up there. I mean, shoot, they hard on the gangsters in Chicago. They hard on them. You see, they shoot. Hey, everything up for repo. Gotta be hard on the OGs out there. Now here in Nashville, Tennessee, I've been telling y'all, Mr. Charlie, he got a bunch of these apartment complexes he been building. Listen to me now. I'm gonna make it make sense. He building all these apartment complexes. I mean, everywhere you look in Nashville, they just going up. He just bought the mall out, Rivergate Mall. They finna tear that down, put up these apartment complexes. Now, I told you as a truck driver, I'm not trying to pay no $2,000 a month. I'm 50, 60 years old. I'm trying to come up with $2,000 a month for life. Or if you like Lottie Dottie, who decided to get out of trucking, he can't afford $2,000 for rent right this second. Right this second. Now he can go get a job, you know. Well, that's the thing. I don't know if he can get a job that's gonna pay a regular job that's gonna pay $2,000 a month. Of course, if he get a local trucking job, then sure, but that he ain't looking for no trucking job. He looking for something outside the truck. And that's why I'm getting at right there. If nobody wants to own nothing no more, and everybody's gonna be written, nobody can qualify for a house. Housing too high. Now every month you gotta pay Mr. Charlie, and rent comes before that car note. And what I'm noticing is, I thought you had to be 3 months behind on the vehicle before it's up for repo. I'm much at the Togo. These guys miss one payment and a repo man looking for them. I said, I didn't know that. When did that change? Let me ask ChatGPT. I did not know it was like that. I thought you had to be like 3 months behind, 4 months behind, then the repo. Let me ask ChatGPT because I don't know. Yo. Hello?
Hey there, how's it going? What can I do for you today?
I got a question.
Of course, ask away. I'm here to help.
Do your car get repoed after you miss 3 payments or after you miss 1 payment? When do you become up for repo?
It usually depends on the lender and the terms of your loan, but typically repossession doesn't happen after just 1 missed payment. Most lenders will give you a grace period, and it's usually after a few missed payments, often around 3 or 4, before they start the repossession process. But it can vary, so it's always good to check the specific terms of your loan.
Is that with the dealerships or these buy here, pay here lots?
It can vary a bit between traditional dealerships and buy here, pay here lots. Buy here, pay here lots tend to have more lenient terms, but they also have higher interest rates and stricter repayment schedules. They might start the repossession process a bit sooner if you miss payments, but it still usually takes a couple of missed payments before they act. Always good to communicate with them if you're having trouble.
Yeah. They repoing you after 1 month. Yeah, these people ain't going no dealership no more. These people are buy here, pay here. They going to mom and pops. They can't afford. Look, first, their credit score is shot. They ain't got no 800, 700 credit. All that's over with. Because they don't make enough money to maintain all this debt. Interest rates through the roof. They done miss payments, credit jacked up. Now they subprime. Is that what you call it? Subprime? I think subprime lenders, 620 and below, or 640 and below, whatever it is. That's where they at. 1, 2 months, they on the way. They on the way. And if they miss 1 payment, they gonna miss the second one anyway. Yeah, they ain't got the money. So when all these people come fill up all these apartments and Mr. Charlie's sitting over here collecting all this rent, I already told you, Mr. Charlie, they not letting you work 30 years on the job. They ready to get rid of you in a second. AI replacing you. UPS, they already gave them fair warning. We just waiting for the day they tell them, hey, UPS laid off 50,000 drivers all at once. People ain't gonna be able to pay these car notes. So what I'm saying is, maybe, just maybe, I, being a truck driver, maybe I need to spread some of this cash in this downhill world we call truck driving. Is just on a steady slope down. Let me try to get a little bit of this cash and go over here where there's not so much competition. Here in Nashville, Tennessee, it's not that much competition in the tow world, Nashville and Memphis, versus general freight, where everybody's just fiend and feast over here in Nashville, Tennessee. It's just every man for himself, and rates all drive down. And then I'm looking at the fact of I'm not financing 65,000, I'm financing 25,000, maybe 20,000. 40,000 down, 20, 25,000. A trucking business can still pay for it. YouTube business can still pay for it, or the tow truck business can pay for it. 3 different ways to pay for this pickup truck. Don't have no other debt other than this pickup truck. If I get it now, I'm not saying I'm gonna get it. Of course, by being August, this will be something that will occur next year, probably after winter time. Cause hell, we finna get into the colder months, and obviously I'm not finna. I still gotta work the truck first. Gotta work the truck. Then I got to make it through all these holidays, make it through it'll be something that'll happen next year. But Mr. Charlie, he's steady building. Dump truck steady rolling. Getting ready to put a lot of people in debt. And I need to be right there when they go in debt to come, give Mr. Charlie a helping hand. Mr. Charlie gonna need help. Help coming and collect all these cars. He need help, and I need to be there right there. Hey, Mr. Charlie, I'm here to help. I know you need a lot of help. There's a lot of people out here, whole lot of debt, no way to pay it off. It's hard out here. It's not gonna just be hard on the truck drivers, it's hard on the American people. They on TikTok right now complaining. Student loan through the roof. They ain't got no student loan money. They can't pay that. The car due rent. Oh my God, they're getting evicted right now. They can't afford rent right now. So they damn sure can't afford the car note. So that's why I need to be there. You know what I'm talking about? I'm just trying to see how I can be of assistance. You know what I'm talking about? Because I can't be no assistance with this damn truck, this semi truck. I don't know what's going on. You know, but I know how I can finagle use this trucking right quick to finagle up 40 bands right quick. I know how I can do that. I just need to know what to do with the money. And we got two options. Get up to 40, and then we'll weigh the options. Okay, do we get the tow truck, or do we get the rehab house? Both of them, anyway to go, you gotta put the cash down for both of them. Now I know you only gotta put 20% down and all that, but you know, I don't need no $1,000 a month payment, no craziness like that. And of course, guess what I'm gonna do after this video? Go look at another business. Yeah, I done told you about the rehab. Now I done told you about the tow truck. I'm gonna just continue looking at other businesses to see which one would be the best option. The repo game, I think that's long term. That's gonna be here. There's so many people moving to Nashville, guys. That repo game, I don't see that dying off in the next 20 years. AI, you ain't gotta worry about no AI. AI ain't coming to repo nobody. They ain't got no self-driving, not driving like that. AI can't do that. Nah, you can't train AI. Now, some people say it's a lot of liability, Andrew. You're liable to get shot every day. I know, that's drama. Drama makes money. The more drama, the more money. I need drama. I need to be getting shot at. That's what drives the views. You in Memphis, Tennessee, over in Orange Mound. You got the YNs out. They got the ARPs ready to blow your head off. Here comes Andrew in his disguise, looking like an old OG. Yeah. They think I'm coming to sell some of that good OG Kush. I'm coming. I got the Kush. I got the Kush right over here in this car. Let's walk over here, fella. We're gonna go. I got that OG Kush, just what you looking for. And when they walk over there, bring it in. Snatch the car and run. Yeah. Snatch the car 9 on the boo-boo and still make the sale on the OG Kush. Come on now. Then if I'm in Memphis, I can put some 304s back on the block. I can get Paco back in business. Y'all know Paco used to be that's what he used to do, repos. Before he ended up on the street. Paco, he had his own fleet of repos. But, you know, he was married and wife divorced him, and the freaking court allowed the wife to take the whole business, the house and everything, and that's how he ended up on the street. But that's what he used to do. I seen Paco on Facebook. Paco used to be a millionaire. Big giant house. I think that house was $700,000 in Memphis he had before he ended up on the street selling you know, 304s and dope. Cause that, you know, truck drivers need you know, they running 200,000 miles. So I don't know, man. I don't know, but I did not know F-250s costed that much money. I didn't know that. I'm not looking for something to do hot shot in. I don't want no part of the hot shot business. I'm looking for something. I don't mind working every day, 7 days a week, all nights of the hour. You call me about the money. It's a repo. He hiding over there in the corner. We got 500. Okay, cool. We on the way. I had called to get my car towed from the house to the dealership. The dealership was 8 miles up the road. I had to pay $250 for 8 miles. And I called 3 different record truck companies. It was $250. There wasn't too much difference between one was $250, one was like $248, the other one was $252. 8 miles to the dealership. Easy told it. Just came to the house with a flatbed. I mean, I had already put the car out on the street. They just pulled the winch out, winched it on up, strapped it down, gone. Got over there in like 10 minutes, $250. I mean, I'm just saying now. I'm just saying, but oh, Grove Hero shot. And okay, he's still alive. Lil Migos react. We don't care nothing about no Lil Migo. Anyways, yeah, man, that's the video I got for you right now. Back trucking tomorrow. Man, I gotta write out these BOLs so I can send them to factory and stuff, but I gotta order some more BOLs, man. I ain't out of BOLs, but I'm on my last 5, man. Let me see if I got any more questions on that video right quick. If I didn't have the YouTube channel, I wouldn't get into the business, the repo business. It's only because I got the YouTube channel that I can see the YouTube pushing 100,000 in revenue, and then whatever the repo business make it just make. It's the drama that the repo business creates that allow me to make 6 figures through social media. Without the social media, I wouldn't even care nothing about it, to be honest. Somebody said $500 a month note on the F-250, LOL. See, I did not know. That's why now if you put the 40,000 down, we can get it down that low. Okay, I don't know nothing about no pickup trucks, man. I ain't never looked at that. That was my first time in life going to look at a pickup truck. That was what I looked at the F-350. That thing said almost $80,000. I knew I was in the wrong spot. Oh, whoa, hold on. Shit, I don't even pay that much for a semi-truck. What the hell is that? I would not pay that much for no semi-truck. And if I could find a way to finagle the system, I wouldn't pay that much for it. I'm just playing. Do they got a $15,000 pickup truck that I could use? That's all I'm asking. Shoot. Ain't nothing 30K on that lot. A 250 Sierra HD base model gonna start at 60,000. See, I didn't even know that. Who was that, Dirty South? I didn't even know that. I didn't know that. I thought them Sierra pickup truck, I thought they were like $25,000. You saying they 60? Boy, I gotta do some more research, boy. Ooh, good God almighty. I didn't know. Shoot, man. Damn. I might as well just give me a Uber Cyber truck and just tow it with the Cyber truck then. We close to 100K. Man. Oh man, I don't know, man. I don't know, but I'm not interested in dump trucking. That's not gonna drive no type of revenue on social media, you know. Not like the repo game. The repo game, I can actually see the views, the comments skyrocketing. Go get a dump truck. Yeah, I don't see nothing coming from that. Same thing with Bot's truck. I don't see nothing coming from that. But Repo, Andrew repoing in Memphis, where the YNs live? Oh my God. Oh my God. Whew-wee. Good God almighty, boy. And I heard the business out there is booming and it's less saturated than Nashville, Tennessee. That's what ChatGPT told me. I know why it's less saturated, because you risking your life out there. Wait a minute. You said you showing up the repo. What car? What car is he finna repo, y'all? He said he finna repo a car here. Jimmy, give me the AK. Bring the AK-47. What car are you finna repo around here? I'm just trying to see. Do we got a premium? You know, because that's how I'm going to go. Hey, Mr. Charlie, look, Mr. Charlie, you got to understand, Mr. Charlie. That car you finance to them YN, that's the YN territory over there. That car, first of all, the car, it says it's over in Orange Mile. And then Mr. Charlie, now we can get that car to Orange Mile, Mr. Charlie, but we need a premium. I mean, $1,000, Mr. Charlie. I'm just at $1,200, Mr. Charlie. Yeah, first, I mean, I'm looking at it on Google Maps. I mean, it's one way in, one way out, and them YNs, they all right there at the exit and the entrance too. So that we looking at a shootout. So you know, but for $1,000, we're gonna carve our way out the backside. We just got to go through the bushes or something. If I gotta go through the bushes, I need at least 1,000, 1,200, Mr. Charlie. We can make it happen though. Do you got the money though? If you ain't got the money, then hey, the YNs gonna they gonna hire your car, Mr. Charlie. We'll go on to the next repo. Hey, real quick before I go, that Russian EOD just showed up. It just showed up, as y'all can see. I guess they do deliver on Sunday. It's not Amazon though. Some company called PNS. Hey, they deliver on Sunday. First company I ever seen. Okay. At least I think this is the EOD, right? We should find out. Alright, let's see what we got here. Okay, what we got? What is this? Look like the 6pin adapter. Uh-oh, somebody else making a delivery? Is that Amazon? 6pin adapter for that 12.7. The newer trucks, y'all got the 9pin adapter. The older trucks, we got the 6pin adapter. Okay, cool. Oh, come on now, I can't put this on the door. What that say? Can y'all see that? HOS 24/7 ELD on board. Now why would I stick that on the side of the freaking truck so I can lose everything I done worked hard for? Come on now, what kind of advertising? I pull up to the scale house, man. What the hell? HOS 24/7 around back. Around back. The hell I'm gonna do that for? That ain't gonna end well. That ain't gonna end well. Where's the device? Oh, here it is right here. Okay, boom, okay. Okay, this is nice and small. Okay, hold on now. I guess it's time for me to go run over to the truck and connect this crap so I can set it up with Go Highway, huh? Oh, what the hell was that? Oh, instructions. Do not pair Bluetooth in phone/tablet settings. The connection will be established in the HOS app. Plug device into vehicle first, then turn on engine and wait for solid green LED before running the HOS app. Okay, cool, no problem. So here's the device. It's real small and inconspicuous. I guess this right here. Oh, I guess it plugs right here. Plug in like this. Wait, is it? Oh, we got it backwards. Okay, it plugs in like this. Okay, there we go. Plugged in. Boom, right there. Okay, so boom, there it is. Go hook this up to the truck, fire it on, let it connect the app, connect all that shoot shine to Go Highway, and boom, we got us a EOD device. Y'all thought I was lying, didn't you? I know you did. You thought I was lying about the Russian. You didn't believe me, huh? I know you didn't believe me. We got brand new drive-in trailers. I know you don't believe me, even though I already picked one up and showed you how it worked. We got the Reefers up at Super Ego. So when I'm telling you about, you know, we can do the repo business or any other business, I already know how to make the money to go get the equipment. The first starts right here. So I already know how to make the money. It's just what to do with the money. The same way you hear these drivers riding 4,200 miles a week, you think I can't do 4,200 miles a week? That's lightweight. That ain't enough. That ain't enough. Do you know how they gonna pay me? They don't pay me. You know, I don't get paid. You know, I'm not 2 weeks in the hole, 1 week in the hole. When I deliver the load, I'm getting paid the following, you know, day. So I got an incentive not to just do 42. I got an incentive to do 5,000 and 6,000 miles because I'm getting paid after every delivery. The money just coming into the bank account. Let me stop talking, man. Let me stop talking. It's time for me to retwist my hair, man. I know y'all want to see my hair. Ain't nothing to see. Ain't nothing. I'm growing the hair out. That's all. It's gonna take a couple of months. Ain't nothing to see. You don't need to see nothing. What you trying to see my hair for? Ain't nothing to see. You don't need to see my hair. If you want to see it, go on YouTube Shorts. You see it right there. Go on my community page. Post. You can see it right there.